The city of Freeland is no longer free. For a name like Freeland, you would expect there would be freedom among the people. But unfortunately, there is not. There is racial tensions among the people, violence, street gainers, drug dealers, everything that can be known in common is on the street. And unfortunately, everything is not a safe haven, except for one place, the Garfield High School, beloved by its principal Jefferson Pierce, who 9 years ago was the legendary superhero known as Black Lightning. But did the Black Lightning resurrect 9 years later when Freeland needed him the most to try and shut down corruption and turn against the evildoers that once wronged the great city? My friends, we are going to be joined a tale, so join me for a lazy review of a series that I once tried to review and it didn't end well. So join me yet again as I will be taking a look to enjoy the resurrection of the one superhero that Freeland definitely needs. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me. I'm Lazy Universe and welcome to my lazy review of Greeting Geeks and Nerds, I'm Lazy Universe and White and Nerdy. So, Black Lightning Season 1 was a review I tried to do quite a long time ago after I checked out Doom Patrol. I actually went back and tried to do Black Lightning. If you're a long-time subscriber of my channel, then you know that I talked about, the first 6 or 7 episodes of Black Lightning, which unfortunately I stopped doing after a while when I didn't know what else to do with the channel. So I come back in here and decide why not revisit this series and why not just look at the first season. I know I promised I'd go back and revisit Doom Patrol. I still promised that, but I want to let you guys tell me if Black Lightning is worth checking out. Now, as far as I've seen from Twitter, it seems like it's in Dwayne Brady, who I'm a big fan of, especially from Whose Line Is It Anyways, and also Let's Make a Deal and some other stuff that he's done. He's in Season 3. So let me know if Black Lightning is worth checking out. But anyway, this series is pretty damn awesome, which lets me know about a superhero that I know nothing about. Well, sort of. I had a Justice League shirt when I was younger that had Black Lightning on it, and I never knew who he was. And lo and behold, I'm a big fan of Static Shock and also the Super Friends, where they had a similar character named Black Vulcan. But I never really knew who Black Lightning was until much later in my teenage years, and honestly, Black Lightning did a pretty cool superhero and a pretty cool character. I think this series does a great job of letting us know who Black Lightning is, his character, his background, his supervillain, and also Cress Williams does an amazing job in performance as him. Because the thing is, Black Lightning is more than just a superhero, he's also a father, and he's also a principal of a school, and he's also a husband, but his wife is no longer with him. So if you expect me to come in here and do my normal typical style review, I'm going to do this a little bit differently because I have a lot of friends, and also whether you people believe this or not, it's up to you. I have some Black family members as well as friends and also ex-girlfriends. I don't want to be called out because they use a lot of racial slurs in this. So I'm going to be doing this PG style, and the only swearing will be done by me. And no, I will not be making any racial slurs in case people are wondering. Why? Because I know that some of these women that I have dated, and also some friends that I know, would probably track me down and also hunt me and basically kill me. So no. So their colorful language will be left also on the series. So if you are looking to hear this, you can pick up the series yourself. They do use colorful racial slurs that I'm pretty sure Black people are still what's the correct word I can use, reference with? So, no, I won't be doing that. But this series does do a very good job of setting up this really kind of underrated and undermined superhero and letting the whole world know, who he is. This is what they did with Green Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl. They tried to attempt it with Batwoman. It went terribly. They did it with Stargirl. They did it with some other characters in DC Legends of Tomorrow, the John Constantine series. That didn't happen. So, yes, it was supposed to be meant to basically undermine a underrated and also undermined superhero, but they did a great job with choosing quite the spectacular cast. So I know this series might not be for everybody, but hey, for what it's worth, it's a great series about a great and spectacular undermined superhero, and I think it measures up to some of the Marvel superhero shows that are even still made today. However, I'd be the first one to tell you that this series is definitely not for children, so if you're expecting to show this to your kids and expecting a great time, you're not gonna get it here. While it may look bright and colorful on the outside, let me reassure you that this series is definitely dark on the inside. And I do mean dark. Yes, I will say that the series is a superhero show, and it is referenced as a superhero show, and it is 100% a superhero show. It's not for kids. So you can take my own word for it, or you can show it to your kids, and if they wake up with nightmares screaming, Mommy, Daddy, the lightning man's gonna get me, that's on you. Because there is a lot of blood, there is gore, sometimes not mildly, and also delightful swear words that the kid might pick up, like I said, the racial slurs, and then accidentally might say them at school. And I don't want to be in charge of getting an angry email or an angry tweet from an angry parent that says, "How dare you use these racial slurs in this video?" And yeah, then I'd be held responsible for that, and I would feel guilty for the whole thing. So it's at your own risk to show your kids the series, but I would really not recommend it to you. And like I said, this series has such a delightful cast, especially Chris Williams, who I think really handles the role of Black Lightning incredibly well. He carries the weight of the series on his shoulders as Jefferson Pierce or Black Lightning, and he does an amazing job, and his supporting cast is just plain brilliant. But the one who gets her own spotlight, so to speak, is not his daughter Anissa, who becomes Thunder. It's more of the beautiful and lovely, and also, I have to admit, I don't know how old this actress is. I've been a fan of her ever since I first saw her on Ant Farm. I know that she worked with Tyler Perry. I gotta fucking just give her a shout out, and especially if she watches this, I'm going to be very emotional struck, or basically my heart would go like a million miles per hour, which is not a good thing. But China M. McClain, who a lot of people might know from the series Ant Farm, she was also in the Descendants movie or whatever. She was also worked on Disney Channel for probably quite a long time. But I mostly recognize her from Ant Farm. And keep her name in mind, because she was also the woman that brought us the Calling All the Monsters, because that will come in reference toward the end of this video. But anyway, China Anne McClain plays Jennifer Pierce, and I think she did an amazing job portraying Lightning in this series. Jennifer is 100% the heart and soul of this entire series, and China Anne McClain handled the role like a queen, and she never breaks character. This young actress goes places in this series, and especially since she's the heart and soul of the series, she had the most character development I feel from this entire series, aside from Jefferson Pierce. Now, in speaking of the heroes, all of them do a great job. Chris Williams, China Anne McClain. I don't know the actress that plays Thunder. I think that's Christine. I think her name is Christine. It's either Christine or Christina Adams. I think plays Thunder. I say I think because I don't know. Don't hurt me. I don't know. But she does an amazing job as Thunder, especially playing, and I don't know if the actress actually is lesbian or not, but she does a great job portraying Anissa, who is a lesbian, who actually has her partner. She had two partners in this. She had the first one, Shiona, and then she ended up having Grace, this Asian woman, which had one of the funniest moments happen to her when Anissa's ex-girlfriend showed up at this costume party where Anissa is dressed up as Julie Newmar's Catwoman, kind of. Props and respect for that. And also she pokes fun, or a lot of people do, and I have to say, she kind of does have a nice booty, but people make fun of her ass so much in this series, and I'm like, that's supposed to be a joke to the actress or something, or what? Because they always poke fun at her for having like a big ass or a fine ass, and it's like she does have a nice booty, but what is the point of talking about it so much? I don't know. But the series had some great villains in it. It had Lala, Two Bits, and especially the man, myth, and legend, Tobias Whale, who is basically the arch enemy of Black Lightning in the series. If he is or not in the comics, I don't know. I've never read any Black Lightning comics at all. But the one who really stands out to me is Miss Eve, played by singer, songwriter, director, producer, actress, whatever that you want to call her. She's multiple things. The legendary Jill Scott, who plays Miss Eve, and god damn, this woman is not only good looking, and she is, she's not only beautiful and gorgeous, also the way that she can pull out some of the outfits that she wears, especially a dress that she wears when she ends up dead. Boy, did she look attractive as all hell. I'm just saying. Black is beautiful, people. That's what I'm trying to point out here. Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. Keep saying that. So, she had some of the greatest moments in this, and she plays off this role of being evil so great. Jill Scott is legendary in this series. She plays the role so damn well. And this is a person who is called nice. Like, undeniably the nicest person you could meet. But this woman throughout this series is so goddamn terrifying. But she's a sexy kind of terrifying, and it worked for her. One of the creepiest and fucked up things that she does mostly throughout this entire series is to Tobias, who is albino, and basically they do kind of express like what albino people go through, like they are like they have to get checked for like skin cancer, psoriasis, a whole lot of different things. Their eyes have to be shut and everything. And it go to show us that while Tobias is the villain, he's also like relatable to a bunch of people who go through albinism. So it really pays respect to that. But one of the fucked up things that she does, and if a person happens to be suffering albinism, or if you are albino, if you might feel uncomfortable listening to the next phrase, so you can either skip it or you can listen. It's your choice. She sends him grinded up albino bones because in African lore, and yes, it's true, African people found albino to be magical. So they would hunt them down, kill them, grind up the bones as magic dust, and use it for magical properties. So, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, but Joe Scott, she played this role like a pro. I was very upset when she died and that they killed her, but I understand because it's like she's a famous singer, she's a famous songwriter, producer, director, and a bunch of things like that, and it's like, but she played the role like a pro. It's the same thing, or the same problem I had with Hustlers when I reviewed it, is that it had Cardi B and Lizzo in it, and it's like, yeah, I kind of wish that they stuck around for the rest of the movie, but I understand why they had just minor roles, just because that they are both very famous singer-songwriters. But it just makes me feel like, that we could have had much, much more throughout this series. But, man, the whole experience of Black Lightning, especially sitting down and actually watching it, because in a lot of my reviews I didn't pay attention to the series. I know. Shame on me. But the whole series is like a joke of lightning. It's very exhilarating. It's very great. I also love how this series points out like the importance of Jefferson Pierce, what he means to the community, what he means as Black Lightning, as a superhero. But this series was a blast to watch from beginning to end, and I'm glad I sat down and watched it. Let me know what you guys think. Did you like Black Lightning? Did you not like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? And do you want me to see me check out more of the series? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll try to oblige you. But yeah, man, as it stands, I really do like Black Lightning. I think it's a great series, and I think that more people should check it out for what it's worth, because it's basically a jolt of lightning. It's a lot of fun to watch. So I did have a lot of fun with Black Lightning, and I'm really surprised that I actually sat down and actually watched it. It took me a couple days to actually watch it, almost 2 days, but still well done and well job. So, next week, be prepared because I'm starting next week to get everybody into the spooky month. We're gonna be getting my actual first, technically first. I actually think I did it a couple years ago, last year. I don't actually remember. But we're gonna start Lazy Wing 2023 11 reviews done from the 25th of September, which is next week, to the 30th of October, with the 31st having a very special top 10 that I'll be working on and trying to get the list done before then. So, I hope that you guys will enjoy. Because when you come back next week, we'll be taking a look at the spooky and the supernatural, such as movies, comic books, mangas, etc., etc. And I have a lot of unique reviews set up for everybody. But next week, we'll be taking a look at what would happen if we had a terrifying next door neighbor. That should have you think about what movie that I'll be reviewing. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me at Twitter with the link in the description down below. And stay ready for Lazy Wing 2023 starting just within a few days. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a leading universe, have a white and nerdy. Keep your can on. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me at Twitter with the link in the description down below. And let me know if you want me to check out more Black Lightning in the description down below. No, I can't say black very well, especially too quickly. Stupid speech impediment and speech therapy didn't help, and ugh. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Lead Universe, I've been waiting nerdy, and as always guys, take care.